Alrighty.
Have you set up your recording?
Yeah, I'm recording already.
Hmm.
This looks like
Well, I need to
a great kingdom for Villa. Library, scholar.
check this.
Oh.
Okay, well, now my stream is set up with sound.
I would think Forge or Peasant seems like a pretty
So 10
straightforward opening here.
cards. Oh, 2-5 is nice, for sure. 2-5 is really nice. Wow, library, villa combo.
I would
Or
take
scholar
Scholar
villa.
over Library, I think. I'd rather discard all that junk. Um,
Well, library can be better in some cases,
in this kingdom?
because you might not hit 4 without, yeah, without playing the library or scholar. And then library lets you also pick what actions you draw.
Talisman. That is interesting. So A chose a library.
Well, that was a somewhat unfortunate draw, but at least you don't have to buy a villa now. As a forager.
That actually looked like an example of a hand that would have been better with Scholar in it. You just discard everything, you find the Peasant, and you'd have presumably enough for a Villa for sure.
Well, yeah, but now imagine a hand where he has the peasant in hand but doesn't hit 4. And then he has to play the scholar or what? Also not perfect. Does he know the last card? Last card is a estate, right? Yeah. Last card's probably estate. So you have to skip the forager. But then you might draw the soldier and be sad anyways. And then you skip it. But
Yeah, I think it's a worthwhile gamble. So if you see the soldier, you're triggering a shuffle that's got what, 3 cards in it? 4 cards, 4 coppers.
I
Well,
think
no,
the
three.
estate's really
It'd be
hurt.
3 cards because you would skip the soldier and draw one of the coppers. So you only have a 3 card shuffle. So I think it'd definitely be worth it.
4 coins could be thrown.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
And here he finally hits. I'm just saying, I don't know. Are they both male?
I have no
I
idea.
always assume it's like 99%. But,
The talisman
um,
surprises me. I feel like if I didn't have the 5/2, I'd just take a forager. There's not that many fours I want that badly.
Talisman, yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice to gain double villa and thrones.
And late in the game, Talisman Villa seems great. I don't know what it's doing for you in the first reshuffle. That's a nice play right
But
there.
now finally the deck gets rolling. Could have even bought a peasant before the villa
Yeah, I think that would have been a nice play.
to play, but played it really fast. Didn't even think about it. Second forager, he already has 2 foragers, so it would be the first. Um, yeah. What's the payload going to be? Is there any tunnel combo? Scholar would be a
Scholar
tunnel
can
combo.
trigger tunnel. Um, Although golds are kind of awkward in this deck. I guess you can put plus card on like throne room later. Um,
Golds are
but
probably fine. As long as villas don't run. Golds are amazing. But villas will run, because you will put like some great token on it. Plus card, or this could also just pile really quick once you have like 3 talisman.
that's a good point.
But I kind of doubt that they will go that route.
My guess is that 3 piles before teacher comes up.
Talisman. 3 talisman.
Hmm.
Throws the soldier.
I don't know what the value is having one scholar and one library. I think I'd rather just.
Oh, fugitive triggers tunnel. Just keep one fugitive
If you
and
drew.
print gold.
Yeah, maybe this is a disciple skip kingdom. You just keep them all at fugitive for
Yeah, yeah,
tunnels.
fugitive OP.
Fugitive is like the least respected of the line. That's like the one card I never want to keep around.
Fugitive is so great in that it gets you to disciple quicker than soldier is.
Soldier would be an alright payload here. I mean, you chain them together, they score progressively more, and you got a decent draw to X thing. You power them up
Could
with
also
villain.
also could start adding payload with camel train. Also decent pie control.
Double talisman win. Are you asking for A or for cat stealer? Let's see. So you have 2 talismans. And you need 3 buys to get the rest of the
I mean,
talismans. I think you could
only
probably win
only
with.
wins next turn if he draws library in the opening hand.
And if you have overdraw, you can buy some talismans, buy some villas, and then draw the rest of the talismans. That would probably pile up.
Yeah, yeah, that would be great. Hey, at least 8 talisman. And a second library, I can see that.
That's a 3rd library, I think.
Yeah, another library. Basically what I meant. The third.
Oh, that is an awkward hand.
Just skip everything until you find a copper or a silver or whatever. There it is, and then you can. Well, maybe not keep the disciple. Maybe he should have just kept the first library that he had. Did he even reveal one? No.
No.
So he should have just skipped everything that isn't library.
So this is the disciple skip kingdom after all. You're just skipping with library. John's is unhappy with that.
But okay, we buy double silver.
Interesting.
And we got a teacher. Let's play in for D or for C?
They're playing into D, I believe. I want to say they were both in E division, season 39.
Okay. Well, then we at least know what to expect. Can't blame them for going for teacher then. It's pretty obviously.
I mean, you could put plus card on the library pile. They already got a bunch of them. That would be real strong.
This E division. And it's over. Well, short evening.
On the one hand,
Thanks
they were
everyone
very
for coming.
But I feel like, I mean, a kingdom with like talisman and villa, I would be trying to play towards like a sneaky pile out in that scenario.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Hey, another peasant one.
Wow.
Great. And forager.
I don't like peasant forager as much this time though, because I think bounty hunter gives a.
Yeah, bounty hunter is great. It's also you can bounty hunter something if you collide bounty hunter peasant, and then you can peasant way of the owl, and if you find that turn 3, it's basically over.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the ways are a real nice combination with the peasant page line. Because if you play the peasant's way of the owl, you still get to advance.
He can go for Lost City here and make it so he doesn't shuffle in a peasant.
That would
Which
be a funny play.
Wouldn't be that great, especially if he finds his bounty hunter. Well, he's guaranteed to find it then, this or the next turn.
I mean,
wouldn't even be
triggering a short
that
shuffle with
bad.
a bounty hunter is still not bad. I wouldn't complain
Yeah,
that much
it's
if my
not
opponent
good.
did that to me.
Not bad at all. Then you also hit 5 bounty hunter either turn.
If
But
they,
goes for Old Witch.
I would love it if they bought the Lost City and triggered the shuffle, and then that drew the bounty hunter, and then Cat Stealer just does the same thing right back, buying another Lost City before A can draw their peasant.
Oh, it's a minor difference because then A has a Lost City and can just trigger the shuffle, and it's not really that much of a difference. Hideout.
Over Bounty Hunter? Don't agree
And
with that
Forager.
at all. I think there's very few other trashers that I would take before Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunter is not a treasure.
For all intents and purposes. Defile?
Ooh,
Try already.
8 curse. 8 coin point curse.
I mean, I guess trashing's not bad. But
When the opponent has an Old Witch. Oh no, you are the one with the Old Witch.
I don't think I'd have taken it, but I don't hate the curse.
Owl the Peasant here. For sure.
Nice.
Yeah. He owled the Bounty Hunter.
Owl would be excellent with Villa. That should have been in the last kingdom. Does this one get to teacher?
Yeah. I would basically expect every kingdom that has peasant to go to teacher here in this division. Play in.
I guess more accurately, ought this one go to teacher? Maybe. I really like
This one probably should not go to teacher.
I like the idea of keeping soldiers around if your main draw is also an attack card. Old Witch plus soldier seems nice. But that might be
But if you have like 2 disciples, the piles will just run so quick.
Yeah.
Curses will go out. And then whatever card you choose, probably Lost City. Then get empty on foragers or something.
Play soldier is owl, I think is better there.
Drew the bounty hunter. Well, no plus buy.
I'd be quite happy to add a leprechaun once I had reasonable deck control.
Can even get disciple a leprechaun, get double wish. And another leprechaun.
I don't want another leprechaun.
That can be a watchtower. Or an owl target. If nothing else. Or it's just food for a forager because plus buy is actually peasant or forager. Or teacher. Probably easier to sustain forager buys. Maybe it's fine with peasant. You have enough actions with discipling lost cities.
Oh, they both seem to be going heavier for Old
Witch. Yeah, but only one curse was gained by an witch so far. They both seem to be heavily over-terminaled.
So was smart of them to buy those hurt curses to feed to their hideouts for extra action.
Mm-hmm.
That's forethought.
Or forage of extra bias.
Yeah, they're acting like Villa's still in the kingdom.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's hard to adjust with peasant and forager again.
That's true. Curse is also a great target for bounty hunter. It's like a free gold. It's more like a free spoils.
Free in for the cost of one coin. One curse point.
I mean, if you're getting Defiled Triumph, it's even scoring you points. Clearly, Curse is just the key card in this kingdom. Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking like late peasants, Johns. I mean, even if you don't get a disciple, soldier's also a pretty good card here. It doesn't look like they're gonna do it. Soldier seems like the clear play here. I'd play it normally.
I feel like there's quicker ways to set up a win here than plus action on Aldrich with a bunch of soldiers. And you also need a few plus buys.
That is true. So we're about to see whether they choose to exchange the disciple. I'm putting money on yes. Yeah, I agree with Leprechaun now.
So, Journeyman now, out of all the draw cards.
I would not have guessed that.
Now, we only need Fool's Gold being purchased, and then we have something gone off every pile. Hey, teacher is still at 5, so.
All
right. They did it. Museum is not on the board, in case anyone's wondering. But this deck is pretty diverse. Like the only duplicate is a Lost City and Old Witch.
They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 unique cards in a deck that's got like 18 cards, 17 cards.
Yeah, Fairgrounds is something you should always work towards. Okay. Could have, like...
With teacher around, you don't want too many cards at the same pile. That would just be ridiculous.
That's why you don't get the teacher.
Yeah, so Cat Stealer is clearly declaring their intentions to stick with Disciple.
You wish for...
I don't know what I wish for.
Journeyman? Journeyman, and then you buy another curse. It's the last curse. You gotta take it.
I mean, you could wish for Pearl Diver.
Yeah, but that's less value. You can't blow your wishes on Pearl Diver.
You're right. They already have a Pearl Diver.
Oh.
What was I thinking? The Journeyman's a unique card.
Yeah. Can also buy a Pearl Diver first. That's easier. Or you exile the wish, then you don't have it in your deck, but you can discard it when you gain the next wish.
Yeah, it's three.
It's like
Three
wishing
things.
for a gold.
It's basically a stockpile. Yeah.
Stockpile, but no buy. Would be kinda cool to just bank all your wishes and then all of a sudden you have 10 wishes and empty the game. Uh, end the game.
I've never seen that.
Well, that seems weird. Like wishing for the lost city when you don't need it at all, and then you also give them a draw.
Yeah, if I thought I was gonna take a lost city, I would just save the wish for next turn.
Maybe he is afraid that there's no lost cities left. That seems hard though. Yeah, journeyman curse. Not like province or something. It's equal MVP, but here you don't click trash when you are attacked. I think.
I wonder if there's autoplay on.
Is there
Honestly,
even one for Aldrich?
I definitely keep it on, and I wouldn't even think to turn it off. I don't think I would get shafted.
I would ask for an undo after the autoplay happens. But probably I would check if there is one and disable it. I don't think there is one though. After all, it's a trashing thing. Don't always want to trash your cards.
That's not a bad idea that Full of Aura has. If you need to feed foragers, you can buy
Should
one
get this
copper
card.
and then unexile two more. Looks like they're not quite at that point yet, but that can come up.
Aldrich has an autoplay. But he didn't do it. Smart.
Yeah, I think that was the right call.
He typed Sir Martin. Oh, I always type Dame Josephine or Captain. For the specs. Good that we even noticed it. So, definitely favored to win now.
Alright, yeah. I'm now rooting for the Canadian.
Here, Severi, do you... Oh, I can mute you now, Severi. That's something you should implement, right? And always name Sir Martin button or whatever next to the name
Yeah, that's
box.
a pretty important autoplay feature. I would turn it on by default, I think. Turn it off if you happen to need to skip a card.
I mean, it's one thing to name a card, but if you like take if you take no time at all to type in Sir Martin, that's impressive. You can't mute me. I can see you haven't updated the script. Huh? Why can't you see that I have the mute Severi option here? Script has updated.
So, Silverstein is asking, why wish for a terminal draw card when you have your entire deck in hand? To which I reply, I don't know.
Ooh,
That didn't make
two
sense.
piles. Two piles gone.
Um,
Just 6 foragers, that
six
should
foragers
be
could pile here pretty easily, yeah.
easily doable with Disciple.
Yeah.
And
Disciple and Forager
Wish.
is like, what? You're getting 3 buy out of that. And or functionally 4 because you're also getting the Forager. So you get 2 buys from the Forager you discipled, a 3rd buy from the new one that you draw back to, and you've lowered the Forager pile.
Not winning would be if he doesn't have enough money for all that. He needs still 15 coins.
I think if you draw
Or
a
like
card, you could fail to win.
12.
play one Lost City and the Disciple of Leprechaun?
Should have enough draw.
He can get 2 wishes.
And 2 golds. That's also important for buying or just. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have that much money in the deck.
That's true.
Mostly journeymans.
Nice.
Did it.
Should be a win now.
Maybe he doesn't see the pile though. Draw with Old Witch.
He definitely draws it all.
Nah, who would ever draw? Journeyman names pedestrians. That's better.
The journeyman play for last.
He didn't have Journeyman in hand, or did he? Oh, he had it.
How much money does he need? He'll get 2 off the wishes, and then he'll get a 3rd one from Disciple. He's got enough money for it. 3 golds covers it.
Just needs cards to trash, other than gold. Okay. Well, just as I say that, I guess that's fine if the first thing is gold, and you play like 3 more forages.
Yeah, it does end up paying for itself, actually.
Pays off.
Now you could bounty hunter a gold for 3 coins.
He sees it. Oh, I didn't even update the stream description, the points on stream, but I guess everyone has 1 point now, right?
What? Now the important question: oh, this is sad. Cat stealer named Province.
Well, I mean, it's the most efficient thing, right? I can also respect that. And now we get even 2 Fool's Gold. That's good. That's nice. Now every pile has been touched. Every kingdom pile. Suboptimal BM. Curses were gone. What should he do? Okay, a short break was announced. Time to get something to drink. Update score. Lol. Was the only comment in Twitch from Crude Film School. Didn't know Crude has a film school. Now the score is updated. But thanks for the reminder.
So what's that, like 1 in every 1,000 accounts is crude? That we know of.
Oh man, who's pondering Tinder? I'm not Crude. Well, if you're not Crude, then just say who you are. Otherwise, I'll mute you. Okay, muted. I can't. Severi, why can't I mute Pondering Tinder and everyone else? Now I can. You can't mute the last line that someone made. the latest chat, you can always only mute like. And now when I hover over pondering Tinder, it says mute crude. That's nice. Revealed. It's basically just always saying the one below, huh? No, but sometimes it's a bit weird.
That's a lot.
Well, it's time for version 101 of the script.
All right, jumping into the third game. Oh wow, neither peasant nor
Nice,
forager.
we
How do I
got
roll this one?
what? Redo.
What do we do with this?
106 already. Oh, you did some work out today.
I would take apothecary here.
Apothecary?
I think.
You
What
don't
else can you
think,
do
or
with
you
it?
think
I would take apothecary. I mean, there's just not a whole lot else
sanctuary,
left here.
money? I don't like apothecary when you already only have 6 coffers. Coppers.
Is there a terminal action you're adding to the sanctuary money deck? What, giant?
How much does Cardinal hurt?
Probably. There aren't any cards here that I expect to
Not,
pile. I feel like Cardinal hurts when there's a card that's going to pile out, and I don't see any cards here.
it also hurts. It also hurts when there's limited buys,
That's true.
but
I mean, Sanctuary's
not
down, so
really
I
here.
don't think that'll be a concern.
I mean, if you hit their gold, that will be maybe a bit annoying that they have to rebuy it.
I think I'd be
But
pretty happy
not.
to take like a Sanctuary or two to get rid of estates, and then you can even buy some extra coppers, and then just play with Apothecary and maybe a Cellar. That sounds like a fine deck to me.
Yeah, it might be fine. I'm not a fan of apothecaries. General. Hey, that cardinal did something. We do see the cardinal.
Ooh, hitting a lucky
If
coin
you
might be
want to
nice.
see this, if you want to see the score, then you have to tune in Twitch. Ah,
This is a kingdom where I do think I want the lucky coin around. So, if you could snipe that early with a Cardinal, that's not nothing.
oh, that seems decent, yeah. On the other hand, I don't think you want the lucky coin in your apothecary deck for all that long.
Yeah,
You
that's
even
true.
have beggar, apothecary beggar, isn't that like great?
That sounds like a good
That's your
combination.
that's your terminal.
Wait, actually, I'm actually kind of sold. Like, Beggar would be a better terminal in the Apothecary Sanctuary deck than any other stuff here. I could believe in that. What are they doing?
On the other hand, you could just apothecary cellar as your draw, and then you set up the next turn. I don't know. That probably doesn't work. Way of the butterfly useful for anything here?
In the lake, they both have $4 action cards that could become duchies in the last turn or two.
Yeah, you can get rid of your cardinal, get a duchy.
It's an improvement.
Or sanctuary.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking extra $4 action cards on turns where I hit 4. Turn them into
Like,
duchies early is not bad because you can just sanctuary them.
seems totally fine to open a 4-coin card to
Yeah.
just get a sanctuary on the second shuffle. It's like feast. Feast is back.
It's like a pile of feasts that never runs out.
You can't throw on it. It's basically a cooler feast.
Yeah.
Well, feast could have gotten you other feast. Yeah.
That's true.
Can't do that here. And feast with cost reduction. Much, much better.
I've actually never played a game with feast in my life. Those cards are already out of print when I started. I've only heard tell of this feast card.
Yeah, that's what you used to open if you wanted that lap. Or if you really wanted to open... I don't know, was there any 5-cost? No, the 5-cost base cards all were not removed, huh? Really wanted to open Tribute. Like, feast with some of the ways would maybe be kind of cool. Way of the butterfly or feast, and then you gain the duchy on the last turns.
Feast does seem a lot more interesting in the expansions than it does in the base set. Wait, it is base, right? It's not really intrigue cards.
Yeah, it's base.
Okay.
So they play money as expected with Lucky Coin that sets you up for money. Only one person got a Fool. And they got it pretty late, I think.
I mean, Fool's usually pretty fine in money decks, but if you have Sanctuaries around, I don't think you need it here. There's nothing to discard.
Ooh, how much is that Vineyard worth?
2, I think? They're at 3, right? Before the Vineyard? I think that Vineyard's worth 2.
That's not much.
I don't understand the delayed potions. I feel like if you're doing that, you do it early. Unless they're intentionally getting the potions for the Vineyard.
If you don't go potions for Apothecary, you certainly don't buy it for Vineyards here.
Yeah, I think
Apothecary's all.
Freaky had said earlier in the chat, like, you don't aim for Vineyards here, but if you're getting the Apothecary thing, you might pick them up later. I think that's
for sure. Apothecary is also the only action that's kind of reasonable to spam.
Sanctuary is the other one.
Sanctuary, yeah, but that costs so much and has no real benefit at some point. The 4th copy doesn't really do anything.
You can get 10 duplicates and just keep them on the map.
Draws you something.
Actually, you could get all the terminal action cards and just Sanctuary all of them. And just have a big reserve of exiled action cards to power up your Vineyards.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they're onto something we didn't think of.
New meta.
I mean, there are a bunch of $2 action cards. You just exile all the beggars and sellers.
I mean, looks like that's what he does.
A beggar just got bought.
Have to compliment them for that strategy. Also, you can exile the Vineyard, so...
Yeah, I mean, this is clearly
Fun.
a Vineyard Kingdom. Alright, I'm sold. They're both doing it, aren't they? Oh, no, only one of them is doing it. It's Cat Stealer both potions.
Definitely work, but Sanctuary also helps you not stall out on provinces. Oof, buying Duchy, though. Probably he's just winning because he has 4 Sanctuaries versus 2.
Right. It's 3
Or how many does he have?
Cat has 3 Sanctuaries to A. This is 1.
Oh, 3-1, yeah. That seems like another thing why he might be winning. Yeah, it has 1.
Yeah, they gotta turn 3. Yeah, I would think you definitely want multiple Sanctuaries here. Certainly the Vineyard deck wants Sanctuaries a lot. But even if you don't have it, I would take more than 1.
Yeah, even the money deck wants like 2 or 3. And doesn't want Cardinals that much. Cardinal at this point might even only help. Well, it doesn't exile the 2 costs. What a shame.
Yeah, so clearly Fool is the optimal action to stack up on, because not only can you exile it, your opponent can exile it for you.
Yeah, much better. And it's the cheapest. More vineyard power. Only
Fool.
31 now. And ooh, it's getting close. Cat needs more actions, and he needs it quick.
Gotta get all those will-o-wisps.
Yeah, he needs to hope for the next will-o-wisp cycle. That might be a while. Buy 2 beggars, why not 2 sellers?
It could be as soon as 2 more boons.
Or 2 fools. Seller fool. It's... He might run out of time. Certainly don't buy a duchy here.
Yeah, I would just take a gold. Well,
Of course he buys a duchy. And if that duchy was a gold...
I wonder, is that the duchy? I mean, they have multiple duchies in the deck, so it can't be
Yeah,
four. But that
it
could
might be the one.
that could have
Yeah.
done it.
Or if it... No.
Yeah,
50%. He only has 2 duchies.
You just buy like a fool and a beggar here, right? Or 2 sellers, that makes sense. Getting close. They're getting real close, real fast.
Oh, the potion got
That is significant.
skipped. It got skipped. That's the most significant thing. But he has another one, I think. Yeah, just
Clutch
needs to
Cardinal.
draw it.
I'm surprised he didn't just turn the Cardinal into a duchy. It worked out, but...
Now the deck gets messy. Because he played it beggar once.
Well, I think they might be winning now.
Okay.
So they're going to get another vineyard, and they can probably... I don't know if they have enough
No,
actions
it's
to power.
still not enough if...
They're
Yeah.
one action short, I think.
So it triggers in 1, but then that's 8 VP and the province still outscores that. If he hits province.
Yeah, I think they need to find... I don't know, the
Oh,
vineyards are
there's
out.
the
Yeah,
province.
this is...
That should be game.
You can exile the potion now. Or you can buy an apothecary.
If the giants kills
The giant could trash a
the duchy,
and then...
still... I mean, if maybe he hits 8. I don't know. That would be like a way to tie. And if the duchy then gives them a curse, that would win. But
The vineyard thing got close.
pretty close. Probably shouldn't get that close. If one person, if A just gets like 2 more sanctuaries,
Yeah.
turns to get the bronze.
Yeah, I don't understand
And if
why you don't play with apothecaries if you're doing the vineyard thing.
maybe he just thought of it at the half, at turn 10 or something. Hey, maybe I want some vineyards. It's good. I need to adjust.
Ooh, let's see. Alright, well, Ambassador can't even send back Pouch, so why even bother with that card? Just trash with Trade Route instead.
Ambassador is countered by can't even proc. Yeah, tracker or the this look. ambassador with two air. The only draw. Well, there's a bunch of mode, Shantytown, and
Oh, I'm having trouble here.
you get a ghost. Okay, we get a remodel.
I don't even know what you do here.
Thanks for the follow, Era 135420. 20 minutes ago, but yeah. Follow me on YouTube and Instagram.
Smash that like button.
Hey, thanks for the subscription on Twitch. I have like 3 t-shirts, but I sadly can't sell them because I don't have the license
What are you trying to draw
for
with,
any.
Steph? Crossroads? The Shantytown moat? The power combo.
Your AFK tab is one of the 2 views? Oh no. Well, at least I mean, I have this, you have these challenges on Twitch, right? The path to associate, and I need some average views, so everyone tune in AFK. Because as an associate, you can change the resolution. Yeah, that's right. Half the Twitch viewers are not really watching. Hey, Mort Kawasaki is lurking. Great.
That's a sad ambassador.
And all of a sudden, my viewership doubled after saying that. From 2 to 4. Okay, back to the game. What is going on? What are they playing? Shantytown
I feel
mode.
like cobbler cemetery to get thin and then just like remodel stuff into golds and play money. That's what I would do here.
Would you skip Ambassador?
There's probably room for an ambassador or two in that.
Yeah.
I mean, the cemeteries are pretty fast trashing though. It's like little chapels.
Mm-hmm. But why especially with Cobbler? Can't you just remodel your estate into a cemetery?
Yeah, it also works. The nice part of the cobbler is the cemetery can trash itself. Just get yourself right out of the way.
Hey, now the Cobbler can gain a crossroads for a nice draw. Oh, shout out to Ya Crispy King 12 and Sinahan, both following me at this moment on Twitch. That was nice. A double follow. Insane. It's going viral. State goes to silver.
Seems fine to me.
So gold and silver for E. Wrong order. Yeah. But maybe he was hoping to draw 2 estates.
Does he have 2 estates?
There were not 2 estates on the bottom, but
I think that's the cemetery down there.
you can hope. Don't go. You can let a man hope. For the dream draw.
Wait, even with 2 estates, that's only breaking even. There's definitely no conceivable scenario where that was the right order.
Well, if you find your action, if there was another action, another terminal action, then you, or 2, okay, would have to be 2. Then you have a problem.
Oh my gosh.
Borrow for mode.
MC Pep looks like you're unmuted.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, nice.
Reverse the top deck order. So top deck crossroads first and then tracker. Oh, because of ghost. Yeah, top deck crossroads and then mode, then you can ghost the mode. What?
Interesting.
Oh, double mode. Yeah, there already was crossroads.
So they're trying to build a draw engine.
Mm-hmm. With this 3 extra VP. Also, trade route can be worth 5 here.
Trade route's really the power card of this kingdom.
5 coins, trash a card, plus 1 buy.
And unlike Ambassador, it can trash your pouch, it can trash your Haunted Mirror. It's definitely the stronger of the $3 trashers here.
Yeah, Ambassador can't even trash a single card. Okay, Cobbler gains you a cemetery now.
That's a nice amount of aqueduct points, too.
Yeah, remodels also. He really needs the remodel. But then the next cobbler can do that as well. You need to get the aqueduct points. I can also remodel into sun green.
I managed to get a lot of cards in hand.
Play tracker. Yeah, that's the draw's working on those ghost turns. Probably will be a bit sad on non-ghost turns. Non-terminal tracker to the rescue. Wow, even more aqueduct points now. Really need to grab those.
Yeah, I'm definitely buying some victory card here. Just Duchy?
Oh, for sure, this was a good turn.
Estate,
Oh.
and then another remodel? I don't know. Silver
Double
Estate
tunnel.
does not sound crazy to me.
Tunnel shanty.
Well, I guess, I mean, Silver Estate is just worse than Silver Tunnel, though, right?
Silver Tunnel seems good. And who knows, maybe that tracker gives you the boon to discard the tunnel. Always top deck the. Didn't top deck any.
Cat's gonna get all the aqueduct points at this rate. Trade route. All right.
Play Ambassador, reveal Ghost, just for fun. Come on. Borrow for province. No. Gold estate, okay. Well, that's fine.
Honestly, ghost hitting trade route is not that bad. There's not many high value cards in this deck.
Yeah. The trade route that gives you 4. Yeah, I'd be fine trashing 2 junks for that. You can also always rebuy that.
I mean, pretty soon, actually already now, province has been bought. A ghosted trade route guarantees you hit province.
Oh, the tracker did nothing wrong. Whereas now we don't have a chance to trigger tunnel.
Ghost can still
Trash
trigger
the
it.
pouch. Why don't you? Oh, I guess you can't buy province that way.
Well, now we don't have a chance to trigger tunnel.
Or, I mean, once you have the trade routes, maybe get the duchy. Or do they both have trade routes? No, right? Cat Stealer has 2.
Let's see. Yeah, they're both in Cat's deck.
Well, trade route the ambassador here. Like, what are you going to ambassador now, anyways?
You get ambassador the trade route.
Or that way, but that trade route so much better than ambassador at this point.
I said before turn 1, trade route was the clear trash of this kingdom. It's nice to see it vanquish its rival.
Nice.
Just read Severi's comment.
Remodel estate into trade route. Gold into province, buy a duchy.
No, but I agree with the duchy. Power up those trade routes.
Can gain 2 more trade routes this turn. With 2 cobblers. Must say, Cat Stealer has some creative strategies. I'm pleasantly surprised. Last turn with the vineyards, I mean the execution wasn't perfect, but
It was a
there were some
competitive game.
creative, nice ideas.
The old Shantytown moat draw.
Really gained a moat and a trade route. Yes. And by province. Why don't you buy province?
I really want the Shantytown moat engine with trade route as the payload to win this game.
Yeah. You're going for the mega turn. Whoa, sets crossroads the sides with 3 green.
Oh, this is gonna be a beautiful turn.
Oh. Can even cobble another green. No cobbler. Sad. But probably will.
He's got a cobbler.
Woo! We have a big hand, boys.
He's drawing his deck.
Can trade out the cobblers and just finish remodel province into province. Or that. But now it doesn't finish anymore.
Oh no, does it now? Yeah, he's still got enough money.
Three trades out there. He drew another trade route, yeah.
All right, so the Shantytown Moat trade route engine is able to quadruple province in the final turn.
Quadruple? Just triple.
Oh, you're right. It is just triple.
But triple province is pretty good on a kingdom that looked like.
Yeah.
As well as stealing all those aqueducts. So. Let's adjust the score.
Ooh, this is interesting.
Always when the new board comes up, someone says, "This looks terrible." And then we can have a nice game.
I don't know what I'm opening here.
Yeah, Siri always says this looks terrible. And I can respect this. You have to go into some negativity into every game. Just what you do. So you can open double tournament.
Could open island to
Or
trash the hovel.
tournament potion. I don't know if university is that great here.
I could see it. I mean, you could gain gestures after the first one. I don't know.
But it's IGG. Silver IGG open seems, yeah. Great if you can shuffle them the curse and even they both can. No. Cat Stealer only has a 2-coin hand.
Yeah, I think the person who would most want to do that will not be able to get the curse in time.
Yeah. But they can keep the coffers if they don't want a silver.
IGG is not bad here, I think. There's no good way to trash the curses, and I think that makes it hard to hit 8 for tournament.
What, did anyone say IGG is bad here?
No, that's just my starting presumption for most decks with IGG.
Oh, really? IGG seems really dominating here. I don't really see what else you would do. Could open estate IGG here.
Do you want the estate?
Oh.
I mean, you can trash the hovel later if you don't take the estate.
Who says that IGG rushes have to be terrible? I mean, do you rather have the silver or coffers? At this point, probably the silver.
I would buy the silver.
Maybe he goes like estate Destria in the open. 6-coin Destria. IGG also makes Destria cheaper.
Well, that's true. That's nice.
Or you open Marauder.
I don't mind Marauder. The spoil seems nice. The ruins seem hard to get rid of.
Yep, didn't think much about it. Now, we will see if they mirror, or maybe try something else, but the alternatives also don't look great, like opening the Baker on the 5 against an IGG game. Has to mirror. Hope for more pleasant shuffle. Oh, maybe you get the island here when you have the hovel in hand. Or hope for a similar situation later. This might end on IGGs and islands.
This is shaping up to be a somewhat uninteresting game.
But the cars are flying too fast.
Are islands better than duchies? I mean, I guess if you only hit 4, you take them. But
If you only have 4, yeah.
I mean, by the time the IGGs are out, I would expect them to be hitting 5 pretty often.
Yeah.
Oh, it could end with annex. That's a good point.
Took the last IGG. I don't know. Sometimes I like to go into duchies before I buy the last IGG. Just because the 1 point isn't that great.
What is a 2-point swing if they get it instead of you? Looks like they split evenly.
Duchy is 3 points.
Who is that?
Oh man.
Who's
that?
A symbol me?
Ist ein halber oder ein ganz? Ein halber, ne?
Hey,
Yeah, it's a halber. Assemble me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so they're 5-5
Okay.
on gains.
Place IGG. Now you gain the copper.
Yeah, take the copper, buy an island.
Trash the hovel. Silk Road? Will Silk Road ever be 3?
I don't think so.
Oh, buying silver seems very
I don't like that one.
optimistic. Oh, province here for
After that, it does seem like A is in the lead.
Yeah, buying tournament makes sense. Hey, we have a kingdom where no action card is bought.
Cat Stealer has just hit 7 twice.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Also proceeds to go.
They both bought actions, right? They both bought islands.
Oh, island is an action card. Yeah. I don't count island as actions.
Island is a treasure.
Only half actions.
Silk Road. Now, I don't agree with that, but
Ooh, only 2 duchies left. Goes into the estate. Yeah, I mean, there would have to be 2 very sad draws here for E to not get 1 duchy, and Cat Stealer to steal the game. Okay.
is that?
No, not much to do there. I don't know. I think there were some optimizations on what Cat Stealer could have bought, but I don't know if that would have saved them.
And they did have a few unlucky turns. Like they hit 7 a few times.
Yeah, not hitting duchy is really unlikely with Annex. Yeah, you need to not hit 5, and then you also need to not see Annex. Okay, a Dame Anna opening though. But do you even want that with Urchin around?
If I had 5-2, I would take Anna. I'd like to trash the shelters as soon as possible if I could.
Yeah, Urchin Ambassador looks great though.
Yeah, it's not one of those kingdoms where Dame Anna on top is just game defining. But it does seem like the best thing available. This game is going to be an utter mess. King's Court Rogue Knights. And Necromancer. Oh my god. Now Furkle's already beat me to point that out. Jonas, you can tell from the kingdom that this is clearly not Linux.
Is Severi pleased by this kingdom? Or is it just terrible?
if this is the one kingdom that gets called wonderful.
Okay, if this urchin now draws an ambassador. Nope. Just buy Smithy. Anna whiffed. Anna was bottom decked, huh?
I'd take Potion over Smithy. University seems good. Anna is not doing so hot. Bottom decking and then finding no shelters.
You can necro the necropolis. You have a necro. Oof. Will this be a set potion? Really hope to draw the copper here.
Oh yeah.
And even then you can't really do anything with ambassador, but at least you gain mercenary.
You get ambassador them a potion.
Or give them Dame Anna. Okay, you Dame Anna and trash the hovel. Probably trash.
Copper
Oh,
as
you
well.
can even trash both.
I would trash
Play
Hovel
both.
Copper with Anna.
Yep. Bye, Smithy.
Anna's not been doing
What
that
did the
much
first
work.
Anna play trash? Ambassador? Yeah, I mean, at least it does something if it's not showing up. Turn 3 or 4. Yep, Necro as Smithy. We also have Necro Knights though.
Yeah, this whole kingdom is just absolutely.
Yeah, you
absurd.
better. What will survive is King's Court University. And Rogue to gain everything back again, so hey. it's like a designed Dark Ages kingdom.
King's Court is at least pleasantly immune to all the knight rogue shenanigans. And University too. So you at least got two cards in your deck that won't get trashed.
And the coins.
I like the early potion. You got decks that kind of want a bunch of these cards and are not going to hit very high price points. University seems like a good way to get them.
No, they will surely hit price points sooner or later with King's Court around. Michael seems like a good knight to have. Molly seems like decent.
Yeah, Molly seems fine.
Molly seems not that great if you have 2 coins on the mat. Rather get a Smithy there. Okay. Seems in fine shape. Don't you want just all the knights? Hey, yes, can buy a King's Court if he doesn't trash copper. Which he won't. Just spam them a copper.
This is looking good for Cat Stealer.
Never. You can't game King's Court with Uni. Time to gain some necromancers for sure.
Yeah, I don't understand why Necromancers is still at 10. They're already better than Smithy, because Smithy was there's already one Smithy in the trash, now there's two. So I don't understand why you take another Smithy over just taking the Necromancer.
Well, I know the reason. You don't think about it. But
they were worried that their opponent would just take the Rogue and take the Smithy back as the counterplay.
oh, for sure. What's it.
They're just thinking another level deeper than I was.
King's Courting Rogue and just gain the trash.
There's a lot of stuff in the trash I would not mind having.
If your deck has 10 Smithies and they don't, what will they do? Then it's just over.
Just draw with King's Court at Urchins.
Kill the Merce. Or will you kill Dame Anna?
I would
all the
trash
and
the
silver.
Mercenary. Oh, Steph would trash Anna. Interesting.
He has so many knights. Anna's arguably the worst now. Rogue.
They can now Necro the Necro. And they're gonna do it, looks like.
It keeps the copper out of all cards.
Oh, they're not gonna do it.
King's Court Uni. Probably shouldn't have kept the Necro. But now he kept the coin that way.
I thought he was keeping the two Necros around so you could trash with Zombie Apprentice.
Yeah. That would at least have made sense.
This will be a good turn for Cat Stealer, though, it looks like. I would keep
Knight in the night is worth 2 in the day.
Necro, King's Court, and then just King's Court the Necromancer. You can trash Necropolis and draw twice with the Smithies in the trash. They keep Rogue around. That's not what I thought. They're really attached to that Necropolis. They've had 2 chances to trash it and passed it up both times.
Yeah. Not like there are 20 better cards than Necro around, but
There's
these
plenty of
Necro's Night
villages.
Flute. Trash the Urchin. Unis are villages and coins.
That was an interesting night to lead with.
Sir Michael first.
Yeah, I would have expected Smithy, Molly.
Smithy, and then see what you draw and decide what the last thing is.
I mean, I still would have liked Smithy, Zombie Apprentice, and kept
Spy.
the Acropolis around.
That was some odd choices.
They're now going to play their mercenary after having Sir Michael their opponent.
Like, instead of Michael, why don't you at least get the actions with Molly and save the
yeah, that was
coin of the realm or something? He
that was a
kind of
strange
saved
order.
the coin with the spy. But Molly, 2 smithies, and then that would have at least made some sense. You play the Merce anyway. Gains Molly, gains Smithy. But doesn't hit King's card. And now the Smithies are only 1. So I can't play more Smithies.
Those coins of the realm get in the trash.
Hmm?
There's 2 coins of the realm in the trash. Why did those get
Yeah,
trashed?
he trashed it with a mercenary
Oh.
to draw on. There's the smoothie again, in the trash. Okay, but now Apprentice the mercenary, huh?
I would agree with that.
Okay. Not like he has much junk in the deck anymore. Dame Josephine and Molly exchange lives until they get resummoned.
Molly was even on the top, so if he apprenticed the mercenary, he would have had the action he needed to not have to call the coin.
Also interesting that Basilica is still at 12.
Yeah. I mean, if you hit 7, you're buying King's Court, so I don't think it's going to go down until they hit 9.
Yeah.
Now he can still zombie apprentice the mercenary.
Should have King's carded the rogue.
And he's playing Sir Michael with it again.
If you apprentice or trash your King's Court in any way, then you can necromancer the King's Court, can gain the King's Court from the trash, and you doubled your effective King's Courts.
So he could have gained Michael from the trash, zombie apprentice the mercenary to draw back to it, and still gotten that discard attack while drawing on. I don't see any reason to play Michael with the necromancer.
You can gain King's Court from the trash, just not in this kingdom. Oh man, hopefully it's not a couch, because that might take some time.
To answer the question in chat, I would say it's very rarely a good idea to buy coppers for Basilica points. I've done it before. There's context where it makes sense, but I'd say seldom.
Hey!
Alright, we're back.
I don't know how to unmute Siviri now. But maybe he can say so in chat that someone can copy paste it.
It is bothering me that both Necropolises are still around.
That's kind of fun.
Hey, RTT, look at Twitch chat. That's a message from Severi.
Some way to some way to. That was that was not in the main menu. But I can't go there now. Okay, I will do so later. One way to. Okay, I have found a nice way to advertise my Twitch. I just mute the whole chat. Okay. Oh wow, this card is 2 coppers. Well, I would strongly favor the player who doesn't even have coppers in the deck.
That sounds right to me. They are winning the university split, it looks like.
Looks like he has 6 coppers left. Or was there the heirloom?
I don't see any heirlooms.
Oh, then he has only 5 coppers left because copper pile is at 47. Okay.
If they'd only zombie Apprentice in the Necropolis, they could still be playing the Necropolis with their Necromancer.
Hey, he got another King's Court.
Having 2 King's Courts is a lot better than having none. I would agree with that assessment. R. Silverstein.
Resignable. No, you don't resign this when both players have 0 VP. Maybe he should just start buying estates on his 4 coin turns. That's a lot of VP.
Basically a duchy.
Or duchies, and then the duchies get trashed, so. Hey, he got the VP there for a coin. So maybe he's aiming for the quick pile out that will take like 5 turns.
Can Capstealer pile out? You can gain all the smithies really easily. I think the answer is no now.
Ooh. That was a nice draw.
That's a real nice draw.
King's Guard and Necro.
King's Courting Zombie Spy.
Ooh. Hey, Mason the Vendor for double gold.
You can do it.
And then you Mason the golds into 2 kings. Oh no, you can't play Mason twice.
You could gain Mason from the trash with Rogue, and then King's Court it.
And we did it. But we gained another knight. That's fine. Is there a win on this turn?
I don't think so. Where are the gains coming from?
Yeah, he necroed the zombie spy. From Natalie. But the King's Court chain is over now. And Sir Martin.
Sir Martin is actually a real nice knight to have here. That would make the pile-up threat a lot more real.
Yeah, but I mean, there was always Ducat if you really wanted some buys. They don't seem to buy that many cards per turn. Gain Ducat here. Oh, they want to gain Silver and Mason to Martin. That seems.
Well, is there anything to be said? So if you gain Coin of the Realm, you could ambassador a few of them back. 2 of them. That's the 3 piles down right there. I still think you're still probably a bit short. I want to dream. They can't Mason this turn because they've already used their Mason.
Oh, you would if you rogue the Mason and draw it or something, but a bit hard. But you get a Ducat by.
Oh, I see. I expect Cat Stealer will have the win next turn. My turn 23 estimate looks a little bit slow.
No, he needs 2 Basilica VP here. But he can get them with King's Court.
Well, they've just trashed 2 Necromancers from A's deck. That's pretty painful.
Bit brutal.
Not unless what you do in A's position. Rampantly lower piles and hope that Cat Stealer just has a total dud turn.
Mm-hmm. Uni all the nights. If you just had a King's Court, there was some hope, but play for that is always better than resign. Except when, like, multiple dots in a row don't help you. But it would here. Yeah, 1 dot would be enough. Hey, the King's Court got skipped, so that's something. Gains. Gold.
I think they're playing this turn the right way. Like, if this were somehow a total dud, A could be in a position to pile out next turn. Of course, it's really unlikely in the first place, but it's the best hope they got.
Well, I do think the person who bids 40 is... I don't know.
If A bought a province, I think it could be quite reasonable for Cat Stealer to bid 40.
40.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the piles being that low and university gains being there just to pile it. But only 7. I can buy a duchy.
And get Basilica points.
But if he really hopes for a full dot, maybe he should just buy, like, Destry.
Yeah, I mean, you could buy Sir Destry, and that would be enough to get the points lead.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
yeah.
one person has a full dud in their hand.
He set that dot up nicely.
It's weird how you dud when there's that many
So-
coppers in your deck.
And Cat Stealer was kind of close to dudding.
And now they're
Oh,
very
it's
far from it
fine.
again. Hey, Necropolis just got trashed. Finally. This should be a win. King's Court at the University. Oh, he's already played the University. He can't King's Court it.
The gold got trashed though. That's still in the trashed game. Ooh, we can play Natalie even more since it got trashed.
That's actually pretty helpful here. Just gain some ducats makes the pilot very simple.
Does he have another uni?
No, I believe A has 3 of them.
Hey, gained name Josephine for the points. So that's over. Just click end actions and buy the death tree.
This seems unnecessary.
It seems fair to can you resign? Can you or can you not resign?
And A, you can see that they've lost. If you buy Province, Mountain Path doesn't happen. So Province would not. Oh, you mean buy the Province and don't pile out? Yeah, I don't know why you do that.
Ooh, you gotta
All right,
deciding
game 7.
Game 7 alert everyone. And someone tag everyone in Discord. Game 7 alert with Captain.
So I think clearly the strategy here is to buy and banish a large number of tunnels, and then just buy the last tunnel to unexile the rest and gain a bunch of golds.
Mm-hmm. And then repeat, like with the stockpile loop.
Yeah, how many total golds did you gain? I think 28 golds that way. It's almost the whole pile.
You open Skulk. Uber. Or Skulk Wishing Well. Obviously Priest. What crazy. I didn't even think about Priest. Of course we open
yeah, I do think I do think I would take a priest over a skulk here.
If the Skulk's lucky and you can find Skulk, Copper and 3 estates. Gold, Copper and 3 estates, that's kinda nice.
Skulk, Copper, and 3 estates would be a very sad hand.
Not all that sad, you at least get to attack and the next hand is Captain.
Unless you
something.
bottom deck the gold.
Yeah. And then it's livery.
Hmm.
Oh, banished here.
Looks
Kinda
nice to
great.
me. Gotta keep those victory points around.
But Cat Stealer gets the first captain, so
Having more captains here does seem really nice.
nice game. Captain is passage. No, by God. Nah. Captain is almost the only draw. Livery is not really sustainable without the village from.
Passage Wishing Well is a great draw here.
Yeah, that's right. It's even better when some of the passage wishing well stuff comes from captains. Nice deck tracking. Banishes 2 estates as well. Talisman seems worthwhile at some point.
Yeah, I like Talisman. Buy is kind of hard to come by, and there's a lot of 3s and 4s I want in the Secret Passage Wishing Well piles.
And it's a lot of pile control or pile out threat that you can create. Yeah, captain can be emergency plus buy. Can also be captain can also be tracker if you want to top deck something or.
Tracker can be emergency plus buy too, if you get lucky.
Oh no, that's not how it works. You can't top deck with tracker. Hey, Chad is always like so mean to me. I have all these nice ideas. Then they are not. I'm like, no, that's not work. Captain can be emergency copper. Well, terminal copper. At least you get the boon. Then you can get Earth's Gift, gain a talisman mid-turn.
Yeah, Captain can top deck. You just have to get the Moon's Gift.
Mm-hmm.
You just play 2 captains, and you like Sun's Gift some stuff in the discard, and then Moon's Gift back into the top.
I focus a bit more on getting rid of cards instead of gaining more cards.
I don't think livery is super important here. I guess it's worth getting.
Hey. Here they got captain this thing, but now he has all those coins, no real buy, so we buy plat. No, just another captain, of course. Didn't find the. Didn't even play the priest, so there's that. Okay, both players are pretty thin. Both players have 4 captains now.
About to be,
I assume. Maybe he goes platinum though, it's not.
Captain Talisman.
Yeah, Captain Talisman seems kinda good.
I mean, maybe Captain Skulk. You kind of want the gold. You can trash the Skulk if you need priest fodder.
Captain Wishing Well though. He's very, very thin. And Skulk would have been another
Yeah,
priest target.
yeah. I don't like
Priest.
the wishing well. They don't need more draw at the moment.
Okay. Captain is wishing well here. No? Okay. So... Will he get double captain? Probably doesn't want.
Looks like he can't afford double captain here.
No? Oh.
Yeah, skull captain still seems fine for A as well. I mean, I don't think the horse is going to matter super much. They should be able to draw their deck, but you're going to want the plus buy anyway.
Be nice to play the... Wouldn't it have been nice to just play the captain there as some no?
Why did they leave the captain out of play? Am I missing something?
Yeah, he probably wants to deck captains differently.
Yeah, it just seems like a very clear misplay. You're going to have an odd number of captains
It's 2-3 anyway. It's 2-3 or 3-2.
I mean, you could, if you wanted to play the priest, you could just play the captain as like a wishing well and then play the normal priest.
Or play the captain as a priest, yeah.
Yeah.
And,
so many
and don't play the priest. Or play the captain as a tracker and hope for the action boon. I mean, you can also just choose to have balanced durations and always leave one captain unplayed.
You could just trash one of the captains to the priest, and then you solve the problem.
Or banish it.
That is a dismaying lack of payload in Cat Stealer's deck.
If you just had a gold instead of a wishing well.
Yeah, the wishing well is literally just sitting in his hand still.
Oh wow, we're trashing silver now. Get a lot of coins.
Well, you could have added the gold last turn by buying a skulk. I think is the idea. Yeah, I'm also not a fan of livery in this kingdom. It's not terrible or anything, but I don't think it's very necessary. You've got the draw, but the actions are limited.
Not like they need the draw at the moment. Yeah, he just trashed the silver last turn.
I don't think having priesthood is going to be very important. You need to take platinum once your trash is gone.
Are priests overrated or did they just use it too much? Priest is excellent here.
I mean, priest was excellent. I don't think priest is going to stay excellent.
Just buy three talisman here. What about that? Maybe just one talisman and then two in the next turn. The 3 talisman would come with 3 horses. And then the next time you can talisman and gain so many horses with talisman in play. Talisman to provide priest fruit seems pretty good. Also gives you horses if you want livery.
I think Talisman's quite fine either way. Even if you don't do the priest stuff, the best draw here is the Wishing Well Secret Passage stuff.
Oh, if you buy Skulk with livery and play, you even get horses. Buys double livery. Don't you think you have enough draw?
Yeah, the liveries are getting pretty excessive here. Yeah, I think the main problem with that idea is that there's fewer than 1 million cards in the supply, so I don't think you'll ever hit 1 million gains.
Yay.
They're getting really lucky with these Wishing Wells. Wonder why that is.
Lost the 50-50. Do we priest horses? No silver.
I'm surprised that they're killing the silver before the horses.
Yeah, priests like silver more than horses.
Talisman? They're also getting extra liveries. It's a lot of surplus draw that Cat Stealer has.
Okay, we played our 3 liveries and now we buy platinum. And are 2 turns behind.
I think that one unnecessary Wishing Well buy could be the defining point of this game. They seemed to be pretty even before, and then Cat Stealer's deck just never took off. Probably primarily due to lack of payload.
That's surely something that costs about half a turn, not more. But now we drown in horses.
It's a good thing he's got, 12 horses? 14 because he had 2 left over. He really needed that much draw to draw the other horses.
Maybe he wants to banish all the horses.
Shut the liveries out of the game when you have 3 of them. It'd be nice if banish counted as trashing. Priest then banished 10 horses. It'd be a nice payload.
Hmm. someone typing something in the chat at the moment? Or is it...
Is that the point of
Severi
most? Yes, Severi's typing.
typing something?
Yeah, I feel like the function of like most of the exilers is basically as VP cards. Like if you're sanctuarying your estates instead of junk dealering them, that's like +1 VP.
Okay, 20. Enough for colony platinum.
So A is ahead by a colony, ahead by a platinum, behind by a livery though.
Only one platinum? Isn't he ahead by 3 platinum?
Oh, you are right. I thought Cat had one. I thought it was 2-1. Oh, this is even worse than I
No.
thought it was. Yeah, they're down by 20 horses though. Cat Stealer can just stampede all over them.
Ahead by 20 horses. In his deck. He...
The horses are just drawing more horses. C plays a horse. C draws 2 horses.
With lap, I'm always always happy if my lap draws 2 laps, but with horses, I'm usually kind of sad if that happens. Feels like a waste.
I mean, you gotta send him back, otherwise your livery can't gain him again.
Ooh, if you just had a tunnel there.
You play the tracker so you can top deck the 12 more horses you're about to get.
No, it doesn't even... Oh, he has a tracker.
No, this is a true tracker right here.
Real true tracker.
Yeah, the tracker play made no sense to me. I don't understand that.
Well, 3 liveries in the hand. Want to banish all the liveries? Yeah. What's happening? So,
I'm confused. A livery in play is worth 3 in the hand.
Place 2 priests. Captain.
Yeah, the captains are going down with the ship.
That's so weird. Probably not even more money than just playing the liveries, and he had to draw full skulks anyway.
Maybe they miscounted the boons or something? They thought that they knew what boon was coming up? I have no idea.
How many trackers have been played this game?
Well, are we at the top of the boon pile? I don't... Yeah, I really don't understand the tracker play. I'm trying to find an explanation for it.
Yeah, that was the first tracker played all game.
Why did they even get the tracker? They got it late, like turn 11. They got the tracker last turn. I couldn't tell you why.
Because he had the buy and 2 coins.
Herbalist seems better to me. I mean, conceivably into plus pi. I really wanted to buy something.
Every 12th tracker is a plus buy.
In this kingdom, I would not say the average boon is better than plus buy.
Yeah, for this situation, a bunch of boons are kinda useless. In general, yeah. In general, Trekker's a better card than Herbalist, sure.
Now, even if you get Forests, if you're not getting that crucial top decking effect, you can top deck your Platinum.
Herbalist also can top deck a Platinum.
That's what I'm saying, is
If you
the
if you had
tracker can
one.
only top deck new stuff like horses. Not your tried and true Platina that have been with you since turn however many. You can top deck your pouch to make sure you never miss out on plus buy.
So, does he have enough for double colony?
Looks like it.
No, then just do it. Didn't even have to trash the horse there.
So Steph is saying buy gold.
Guess can buy banish. Feels more efficient to banish next turn, but the game will also be over next turn, I guess. Not really worth to banish one card if you could just gain 2 horses.
That's true.
And the game's about to last one more turn.
So the takeaway from this game, I think, is draw is nice if there's payload to draw with it.
Okay, 4 actions now. Let's see if we play a tracker first. Well, the looted does nothing. Tracker. No tracker played. 16. That's not. Oh, not a lot.
Taking province.
Oh, into the provinces.
I'm not sure what the plan is. They're not increasing their deck's ability to buy things. They're not really gaining on points.
Yeah. And horses. Yeah, this turn he can probably just double colony again and banish the 3 colonies he has.
I would switch around the play order that R. Silverstein is suggesting. Sure I can. You can play it out with the bot and buy the 2 colonies afterwards.
Gold into silver. Or talisman.
Alright, we finally got a talisman gain. Better late than never.
Kind of forced.
You could have gained a copper.
Please play the captain.
You're gonna not play the captain again. Can he really get 36 horses? 36 of the 17 horses? That's a good point Steph has. If you leave the captain unplayed, it would be a balanced number.
Ah, can't banish. By 1 coin. Who cares, right? Just double colony anyway. With 3 captains in play and all the horses. No, just double colony and double colony next turn again.
Double colony wishing well seems quite fine to me. I mean, the
Sure,
opponent
get a
can't
wish.
double colony, let alone double colony and take a points lead.
Yeah.
They're
So
banishing.
say banish just delays the inevitable. It's also winning, but winning in less turns of Cat Stealer doesn't help.
You don't really need anything there. I mean, they could just pass the turn, I think, and still be in the lead.
Probably.
Now, the point of Dominion is to win in such the most fancy way possible.
Point of commentating Dominion is watching players win as fast as possible. Fast is way better. Yeah, see. I'm excited. The point of Dominion is to have fun. Never heard of that. Why didn't you implement a fun scale then, instead of a VP scale?
I mean, the horses are starving to have some
Of
payload
course
to
we
draw.
criticize the player who doesn't resign. Why would you not resign in game 7? In a play-in match with 30 spectators? Yeah.
Yeah, you
We
could
blame
criticize
both.
A for not resigning.
We totally blame both players for not resigning. Turns ago. Games ago.
Ooh, discarding the secret
That
passage.
That famine. Is this the end of the match? Yeah. Nasmith. Yeah. He's a good guy. He resigned. Saved. No. You have to think about how much time you save if you resign. And if you have 100 specs, that time
It's like hours of
is
people's lives.
multiplicated by 100. Except, of course, if, if I get paid for streaming per minute on Twitch or something for my sponsors, then of course I don't want the game to end that fast.
This match brought to you by Audible, the best source of audiobooks. Use the code Dominion to get 10% off your next purchase.
Audio only commentary for Dominion would be kind of interesting. But it would also be kind of intensive to do live. This stream was brought to you by the Dominion League. Sign up now to get put on the wait list with 50 other people. Did the horses pile
There's
at some point?
they're close.
Don't think. Yeah, it was kind of closed.
You could pile the horses if you wanted to here. Get some. Let's see. So triple takes
Triple
33
colony.
coins. You've got the buys for it already. It's 15, 18, 19 in coins already.
And 3 priests.
That's 2, 4, 6. That doesn't quite do it, right? Triple's just 31.
No. But yeah, how would they ever come back from double colony?
If they'd trashed that horse way back when, instead of trashing the silver, they could triple right now. Clearly that was the misplay.
Yeah, would have been a good idea anyway. To trash the horse. A lot of stuff they could have done.
Or they just bought 2 colonies last turn.
Yeah, buying 2 colonies last turn was the fastest way.
I assume they're just currently checking whether they can triple before they realize the answer is no. Do tell, how do they do that? Oh, triple province. I mean, triple province is also winning.
Sooner or later. Is there a boon that helps?
Yeah, you. I was gonna say gain a skulk off of Earth's Gift, but then you wouldn't have enough actions to play it.
You don't need to play the skulk.
Well, if you're using the boon to gain the skulk, you're not using it for the priest play, right? So
Yeah,
You-
the
you
last
would
priest
still need-
plays 6 coins.
yeah, so you would still need the action.
The action coin would be 1 more coin, so. Not that great.
Yeah, I don't. Why would Triple Curse lose, Johns? I feel like Triple Curse it probably isn't enough to make him lose.
Triple curse seems kinda good. Colony, and passage or something. You want to be very even more secured than you need to. Can buy a duchy.
Okay, so Cat Stealer only needs to score 45 points next turn. That's just
Just
1 colony and 6
5
provinces.
provinces.
Yeah.
5 provinces, 1 colony.
Oh, there's not enough colonies and provinces left in the pile, so I have to empty the colonies and the provinces and get 2 duchies, I think.
Or have a nice skulk attack, hit a colony. Oh, Locust is gone.
Yeah, you could hope that the player with 2 captains and play duds.
2 captains and the horses are at 1.
Yeah.
Oh, we almost did it. Ooh, find the talisman. Lucky.
No, it's just a lucky talisman. That's how they did it.
That's not true. He inserted it with captain playing passage.
Definitively not.
Random.
No.
I think random username must have just joined.
This game's been over for a few turns now. Cat the Stealer has at no point in this game had payload.
But he has a tunnel now.
Alright, just banish the tunnel, and we're getting towards getting some golds.
Yeah, maybe the tracker will... Oh, Windskiff was gone, huh? Sky's Gift still. That's 2 golds for the price of 1 cracker. Cracker tracker. Oh, envious. That hurts. Not enough.
Not very much with platinum around.
Oh, bad omens. Gets to see his hand. The hand reveal. If you tracked. Envious doesn't hit. Not hitting platinum is always kind of weird.
Ah, the fancy resign.
Ah.
Alright.
Now you do that.
Okay, congratulations to A1414 for advancing to D-League.
Can rename himself into DH. Congratulations. Thanks for watching.
Alrighty.
For talking with me, Jay.
Ah, yeah, good games. Fun commentating. See everyone around.